After a moment to collect herself, Hannah added, Johnny Q, knowing you're going to be our next president will give me more of a thrill than anything any of us ever did back on the farm. Well, with the exception of hiding under the staircase with Ginger, that is. You still remember Ginger? Johnny Q asked softly. Oh, Hannah, my dear Hannah, why did we wait 40 years? He looked directly at Hannah. Is there any way that you'll reconsider? It would mean so much to me, Hannah. Hannah looked at him but couldn't speak. Her chest was tight, and if she had to speak, she'd surely fall apart. You know you're much more to me than a dear friend, don't you? Johnny Q's voice was trembling. You'll always be a close sister to me, Hannah, and I'll forever be thankful to God Almighty for bringing you into our lives. So thankful. No, my dear man, you go. You get yourself sworn in, and you remember our days under the stairs, Hannah said with a forced smile. But please do me a favor once you're in that big white house. Anything. Remember me. Of course I'll remember you, Hannah. I don't... No, Johnny Q, Hannah interrupted him. Remember your mother and her strong will, and in the same way remember me. My legacy is the hope that men like you will remember what women like your mother and me can offer our country. Johnny Q's demeanor had changed. He was now sitting upright in his chair. Hannah, you have my word. I know what you and Madison did for this country. Trust me, I've always known. Well, there's one big mistake you've already made, Hannah said firmly, bringing her smile back to her face. Madison had nothing to do with any of it. That's what I need you to remember. You've always been the wisest among us all. I hope you know that, don't you? Johnny Q smiled back at Hannah. No, your mother was the wisest, and it's women who will follow her someday that will show exactly the value they can bring. You just wait and see, my friend. You just wait and see. After a few hours of lighter conversation and more shared memories, Johnny Q bid his farewell. You go with God, Johnny Q. You go with God. Hannah choked out the words. It was the last time she'd ever see her childhood friend. She had put aside her sadness and replaced it with a sense of pride, knowing all that her dear friend had accomplished. She was thankful that her strength held up, and she smiled back at Johnny Q.